Hey everybody, Les Butler for SouthernGospel365.com. End of day 3, the radio tour. Matt and I are wore out. We have been all over Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I think we're in North Carolina now. I'm not 100% sure. But we visited several stations today, and one station that we visited that we got so busy talking about stuff with John Wisnett, WCIS, and we forgot to run video. So I just wanted to give a shout out to John. John, Matt and I had a great time with you today, and you gave of your time today, and we appreciate it. And we enjoyed talking about Pig Robbins and Oak Valley Studios, and going back to your Eddie Crook days with the Wisnetts. And let's see, you talked Duke basketball. Anyway, we just did it all, and it was a great day. So John, thank you very much. And you'll see all of the other videos and all the other folks we visited today and their stations. It was a great day. Day 4 tomorrow. But for now, I'm calling it a day. And yes, even with all of the music and stuff for the 24 hours a day, I'm ending my day reading about bluegrass and Southern Gospel in Homecoming magazine. I'm done. See you tomorrow. Hey everybody, Les Butler for SouthernGospel365.com. Day 3 of the radio tour. We're in Marshall, North Carolina, early morning, getting ready to see Ricky C. And I'm going to show you the route that we took. Watch. I can't go any further than that, but we're beyond that. But it was an incredibly gorgeous drive. Maybe somehow when we go back down the mountain, we can video going down the mountain and show you some things. It could be fun, but it could be dangerous. We'll see. Stay tuned. But here we are, WHBK, AM 1460. Let's go see Ricky.
19 minutes before the hour, and it's a great pleasure of mine to have in the studio a friend of mine. You hear this voice, and you'll recognize right off the bat who it is, because he's been on Solid Gospel. You've done all kinds of things. He's my buddy Les Butler, and Les,
hey Ricky,
being with us today.
Thank you for having me, brother. You doing okay?
Doing great, man. How about yourself?
Well, great. And what a beautiful, beautiful spot Marshall, North Carolina is.
It's great here, isn't it?
God did some great work here.
It's a beautiful place to live and raise a family, and good values and good people, and it's a good place.
Now, you may have to go get a new battery for my vehicle out there, because I kept honking at my taillights coming up this place. I thought somebody was in front of me, but I was honking at my own taillights.
Yeah, I think you came up the back way out of downtown Marshall.
Yeah.
I told us we would find a better way to get.
But a beautiful drive. I'm glad we came up that way. Beautiful, beautiful. That river going down by the road, and it was beautiful.
I knew you'd been to the course. Last time I saw you, I guess in person, other than the Quartet convention, was out at Hominy Valley with a primitive.
Yes, sir.
A couple of years ago. So I know you've been to Canberra, but
yeah.
What are you doing in Western North Carolina?
Well, we're just doing a radio tour for my companies, Butler Music Group and Family Music Group. So we'll be in East Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, and then some in North Carolina.
I feel privileged that you would come by our little town here and spend a little time with our folks here. You got some.
I appreciate it.
You got a great company. I know it's a little bit different when you were a Solid Gospel for so long, and everybody just loved Front Porch Fellowship.
Yes,
this
sir.
This area is really bluegrassy mountain music, and the music you play was just great, and the folks here just loved it. And
well, good.
I hated to see you give up the program.
Well, you know, I did 16 years. I did it. I started it and did it for 16 years, and now I started my own. That was through Salem, the parent company. I started my own called Les Butler and Friends, and it's the same kind of show.
Right.
So maybe we'll talk about that before we leave today.
We'll do that.
Play the Primitive and Rochesters and Isaacs and Doyle Lawson and all of those folks. That's what I still do on that show.
Well, that's the kind of music people here really love.
Yeah, me too.
In the mountains like that, and they're great people too. And the message,
yeah.
You and I have been in this business forever. We've seen it change over the years, and a lot for the good, but some not for so much good. Sometimes I think we want to and I'm more from the old school. I think if you don't hear the message in the song, that you're taken away from what the Lord wants. And I guess I'm old school.
I'm with you. I've seen good things evolve over the last few years, and some things that I don't particularly care for.
Sure.
But and so that's why I'm doing a lot of stuff on my own. I can,
Yeah.
call the shots the way that I feel that the Lord's leading me to do, and do it still as professionally as I can do it, and God's blessing it. So I'll just keep the plow on the ground.
You got some good groups on your record label. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about who all you represent? I know.
Okay.
Of course, once you tell them, they're going to know who they are. We play them here all the time.
Yeah. Well, from a label perspective, I've got the Dunaways and the Williamsons. And the Williamsons just had a #1 song in the Singing News magazine
Right.
with a song called Shout. And hey everybody, Les Butler here for SouthernGospel365.com. It's day 3 of the radio tour, and all of the towns are starting to get all mixed up here with me, but I think I'm in North Carolina. Am I right so far, John?
You are in North
Now, where
Carolina.
am I in North Carolina?
Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
And it's beautiful. Again, North Carolina, man, Western North Carolina specifically.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's not North Wilkesboro. North Wilkesboro and Wilkesboro are separated by the Yadkin River and by politics. And that is a true story.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll not talk politics
No.
today. But man, well, you used to, this is John, by the way. This is 3WC, John Wishon and 3WC. And you used to host an event that I got to come to once. I just want to say thank you for the great time you gave to us when I was there the one year.
Singing in the foothills was so much fun.
Yeah.
Lot
Job
of
well
fun.
done.
Several thousand people here, and a lot of people came to Christ through that event too.
Mm-hmm.
And had a lot of artists through here, and was probably the most fun outdoor event in our industry for a long time.
A huge tent, huge outdoor. You said it was 5 yards longer than a football field, so
Yeah.
105 yards
Yeah.
long, and it was the top groups. The year I was there, I came with Barry Rowland in Deliverance and played piano for them. Kingsmen were here, and they asked me to play from that night, so I played for both. And then before the singing, you fed us, man.
Yeah.
You fed us well. It was good, man.
Yeah. We know how to cook a pig around here. Come to Wilkesboro if you want to eat barbecue.
I know how to eat a pig. And
We're not Jewish.
Yeah, no, not at all. And now, John, you've owned this station for 22 years?
Yeah.
94?
1994.
Okay, Southern Gospel Station, AM and FM,
Mm-hmm.
and you play music
Yeah, we do.
Monday through Saturday, some preaching on Sunday.
Mhm.
That's, man, thanks.
Listen, I think if Christian radio stations of any genre, really, if you want to have an impact on your market, you have to play the music. Radio is still the most listened to way that people discover new music. I understand that the internet's still out there, but most people still don't download songs in their car.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
listening-
yeah.
They discover new music on the radio.
Yeah.
And I think if we're going to, play this music, we need to do it all the time and give people an alternative to secular music, and give them quality radio at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. And you do that. We've been listening to you. Job well done.
Thank you.
If the Lord doesn't come back, I wish you 22 more strong
Me too.
years and then some.
Me too, brother.
And you just keep playing that Southern Gospel music, brother. We appreciate it.
I appreciate Family Music Group and all you guys are doing, and
Thank you.
I know you're putting a big footprint out there these days, and doing more and reaching out more, and
Blessed.
and doing it well, and we in radio appreciate it.
Man, thank you for that. What a great way to end it. We're done now. We're going to end right there. We're at the top of the mountain.
Yes.
John, we got 3WC, Hometown Radio, AM and FM. If you're over in Wilkesboro, not North Wilkesboro, because that's a different political thing. I don't want to get into that. But anyway.
You can get our stream too online.
Oh, there you go.
HometownChristianRadio.com, and we stream 24 hours a day.
What a great domain, HometownChristianRadio.com.
Yeah.
Job well done there.
Thank you.
All right, we're done for the day, for day 3. So come back tomorrow. We'll see what day 4 has in store.